If you're watching this, chances are you're thinking about reaching out to law school admissions, or maybe you've even already sent a few emails. But did you know that 99% of applicants get it wrong in their very first sentence? It's a simple but devastating mistake, and it could be costing you a real shot at standing out. So today, I'm going to show you exactly what that mistake is, and most importantly, how to avoid it. By the end of this video, you'll know how to craft outreach that actually catches an admission officer's attention and puts you on their must-admit radar. First, for those who don't know me, my name is Steve Schwartz. I've been teaching the LSAT since 2005, and I personally increased my own LSAT score from a 152 to a 175. And beyond helping students with the LSAT, I've also coached them a great deal through the admissions process. So I've had the opportunity to look at a lot of these emails that students are sending, and I have a sense of what works and what doesn't based on my experience over the past 20 years. Now let's talk about the problem here from the admission officer's perspective. Picture their email inbox. It's jam-packed with hundreds, sometimes thousands of messages. Now, what are applicants usually writing to them? They're saying things like, quote, "I'm writing to express my interest in your law school," or "I've always dreamed of attending your institution." Every admissions officer has heard these lines a million times. Now, why is that a problem? Because the second they read something that sounds like every other email, you get mentally grouped into the generic pile. Remember, they are extremely busy. They're reviewing applications, coordinating interviews, and juggling campus events. They don't have time for drawn-out intros or emails that offer nothing new. When you lead with "I want" or "I need," you immediately position yourself as just another person asking for a favor instead of someone bringing value to their school. Most applicants do this because, honestly, they just don't know any better. They're told they should email admissions officers to show interest, but no one ever tells them how to do it effectively. And that's what this video is all about today. Now, let me tell you something you might not know. Law schools are actively searching for certain types of candidates. They're not just passively flipping through applications. They want future leaders, visionaries, problem solvers, people who bring unique perspectives to their community. The irony is that many of you are exactly what they want. You have the right background, the right experiences, and the right outlook. But your email outreach, the way you present yourself, is actually hiding those qualities rather than showcasing them. Instead of showing schools what makes you special, you might be following a template approach you found online or going with what you think they want to hear. And that's a surefire way to blend in with the sea of applicants. So how do you stand out? I've boiled it down into a simple formula I like to call the VIP method. The VIP method is your roadmap for writing outreach emails that actually resonate. It's built on 3 core principles: value, insight, and positioning, VIP. And these are the exact elements admissions officers have told me they look for during first contacts. Let's walk through each one in detail. The first is value. And let's be blunt. Law schools don't care about your lifelong dream to become a lawyer, at least not at first. They care about what you bring to them. Think of a law school as an investor looking at a startup. Every student is an investment, and they're asking themselves, what's our return on that investment if we accept this person? So a bad example of an email would be something like, "I've always wanted to study law at your prestigious institution." That is all about you. It doesn't tell them why you're worth admitting. A better example would be, "During my 3 years running a tech nonprofit, I witnessed firsthand how data privacy laws impact low-income communities. I'm eager to contribute this perspective to the discussion at School X." Now you're offering a unique viewpoint. You're showing how you can enrich their classroom or community, and that's value. Think to yourself, how do my experiences benefit the school? When you lead with that, they immediately see you as someone with substance. Next in VIP comes I for insight. Most applicants do surface level research only. They check the school's website or they skim a brochure, but you want to go deeper. Show that you truly understand the school's current priorities. Here are a few little known resources you could explore. The first would be the dean's talks or speeches. You could search online for recent interviews, blog posts, or keynote addresses by the dean. They often reveal the school's strategic goals, like expanding a certain clinic or investing in a particular research area. You could also look at faculty hiring trends. Look at their new hires in particular. What topics do these professors specialize in? If the school just brought on two experts in immigration law, you could bet they're building out that program. Also look into unique clinics or initiatives. Mention specific clinics that align with your interests. If a school runs a clinic on cyber law and that's your passion, reference a recent case study or partnership you read about. So instead of saying, I admire your environmental law clinic, which is pretty generic, instead say, I saw that your environmental law clinic partnered with X local organization on urban water rights. My background in environmental engineering could add practical solutions to that ongoing project. That is insight because you're not just name dropping, you're connecting your skills to a real initiative the school cares about. Now, finally, we have positioning, the P in VIP. Think of this as how you frame yourself. Are you a hopeful applicant or a future contributor? Most applicants say, I hope you'll admit me so I can learn from you. Instead, position yourself as a colleague in training. So a bad generic example would be, I'd be honored to join your esteemed law school. That's polite, sure, but it's also too passive. Instead say, I've already begun drafting a white paper on how current cybersecurity laws lag behind emerging technologies. I look forward to further developing this work through your cyber law clinic and contributing to new solutions. Now you're showing that you're already acting like a legal professional, researching, analyzing, and building solutions. This is not about arrogance. Instead, it's about demonstrating your forward momentum, and admission officers love that. So how do you integrate all three principles, value, insight, and positioning into a single email? Let's walk through a quick structure. First, of course, you have your greeting. You address the person by name if possible. Do a quick search. Some admission officers prefer first names, others prefer formal titles. Use the tone they've indicated publicly, and when in doubt, always go the more formal route. Second is your opening. Lead with value. You want to highlight a unique experience or skill that shows what you bring to the table. Third is the body of the email. Demonstrate your insight. Reference something specific and recent about the school, whether it's a program, an initiative, or a recent achievement, and connect it to your own background and interests. Finally, the close, that's your positioning, where you end with how you see yourself contributing, not just what you hope to get. So here's an example. Dear Dean Smith, my 2 years as a court interpreter exposed me to the language barriers many defendants face, fueling my desire to advocate for linguistic accessibility in legal settings. I'm impressed by Princeton Law School's recent partnership with X local organization addressing these concerns. I'd love to discuss how my experience could further that initiative and help me grow into a resource for the broader legal community. Thank you for your time, and I look forward to connecting. See how that flows? Value, insight, positioning, all in one tidy package. Now, before I wrap up, let's not forget the other side of the admissions coin, your LSAT score. A powerful, value-packed email can certainly help, but if your LSAT score is way below school's range, you're not getting in. And that's why it's crucial to balance your outreach strategy with a strong LSAT study plan. High-quality LSAT prep isn't just about learning test tricks, it's about developing the reading comp and logical reasoning skills that you'll actually use in law school and beyond. If you're feeling stuck, my team and I would be glad to help you out. At LSAT Unplugged, we offer live online classes via Zoom, on-demand video courses, small group coaching, and one-on-one coaching. And we pair all of that with a personalized day-by-day study plan laying out exactly what to do from now through your LSAT test date, because sometimes having structure and personalized feedback makes all the difference, both for your LSAT score and your confidence going in on test day. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, what if I'm still preparing for the LSAT? Do I even bother emailing schools now? Absolutely. Reaching out early to learn more about programs can give you an edge later on. It also shows that you're proactive and genuinely interested. Now, you might be thinking, what if my GPA isn't stellar? Will any of this matter? A strong, tailored outreach approach can highlight your unique value and help you stand out. Of course, your GPA matters, but a compelling narrative can still help, and you have plenty of room to improve your odds of getting into the best law schools possible, even if your GPA isn't up to par, if it's lower than you'd like it to be, if you can counteract it with a higher LSAT score, which is why it's worth investing so much effort in your LSAT prep and getting the highest score possible. Now, you might be worried that you'll come off as pushy or arrogant when you send one of these emails, but the thing is, being direct about what you can offer is different from being arrogant. You're just making a professional case for why you're an excellent fit. As long as you're polite, factual, and genuine, Admissions officers will respect what you do. Now, the biggest mistake you can make right now is to do nothing. Sending generic emails or not reaching out at all means you're missing out on opportunities. Law school is a huge investment of time, money, and energy, and you owe it to yourself to approach admissions the right way, whether it's sending a VIP email or focusing on getting the highest LSAT score possible. Again, if you'd like my help, you can check out the links below to book a call with me and my team. We'd be glad to help you out on your journey to scoring a 170 plus or beyond whenever you're taking the LSAT. And in the meantime, I wish you all the best and take care.